Hello everyone, it's me once again. So there are seven issues that I have with Anki Vector. As you know, Vector is not perfect, as we all predicted, and there are things that you hope would be a normal standard thing that could have been easily resolved, but are yet not resolved in some way. So I just wanted to point out those seven uh, points, and I really hope I know I'm not a powerful blogger or anything like that, but I really hope that this won't affect of the sales of the Anki Vector. In fact, I believe this will actually help them to sell their product even more if they actually improve it. And I think these are pretty most of them are pretty easily resolvable. So here it goes. Number one, facial recognition. Because we have few spotlights in our living room, I think I can see from the screen of Anki Vector struggling to recognize me from the reflection of the spotlight, and I thought they had this bit of a sensor that somehow they could recognize the facial recognition, but I think that's not good enough. The way how it detects it, the camera that it detects my face, is not good enough to avoid those spotlights. So that's number one, and I'm going to show you a video example here. So here it goes.
Hey Victor, my name is Young.
Number two, the hearing range seems to be quite short. I was expecting it to be more than, well, 5 or 6 meters actually, but in fact, it feels like 2 meters, maybe three max. It depends on what other surrounding sounds you have. So here goes with the clip that shows my explanation for that. Hey, Victor. Hey, Victor. Come here. Hey, Victor. Come here. Hey, Victor. Come here. Hey, Victor. Hey, Victor. Come here. Number three, the travel range seems to be quite short. What I mean by that is, certainly if it goes beyond 2 to 3 meters away from the charging dock, it seems to struggle on its way back. It seems to lose its way, which is quite disappointing. So I'm going to show you another clip. So here it goes. Hey Victor, go back to your charging dock. Number four, he seems to get stuck in few places. As you have seen from my intro of this video, it was stuck on its way on a corner. But also, I'm going to show you a clip where it managed to get stuck below our TV stand. And I think what would be nice is the camera that Anki Vector has have a sensor so that it can actually detect on its way of a distance, distance detection. I don't know whether that's possible in a software. Um, editing on the software and so on, but I just want to raise that as well. So here it goes with the clip that it gets stuck below the TV stand. Poor Victor. Number five, the response time seems to be a bit frustrating. If you say, "Hey Victor," and then there you go, and then if you ask him a question, it's very much about 5 or 6 seconds, is it? And then so on. And the thing that I don't understand is why do you have to say after you say "Hey Victor" is you have to say "I have a question"? I mean, why can't you just ask the question straight away, and whatever that data, cloud-based data, will feed us straight away? This second stage of saying that I have a question seems to be a bit silly. So I would like some explanation on that. Number six, it's about the lack of cloud database. What I mean by that is I'm going to show you a clip asking two same questions to Anki Vector and also Google Home. You'll see that it kind of shows that it's a clear example that Vector Cloud Database doesn't seem to have as much as data as much as Google has. So I wish Anki Vector team could increase the database on their side. I guess that's going to take a lot of effort, but I think it's easily resolvable by putting in more data. So here it goes. Hey Vector, I have a question. Who is the creator of Family Guy? Hey Vector, I have a question. Who is Seth MacFarlane? Hey Google, who is the creator of Family Guy?
Family Guy's program creator is Seth MacFarlane. Would you like to hear more?
No.
No problem.
Hey Google, who is Seth MacFarlane?
According to Wikipedia, Seth Woodbury MacFarlane is an American actor, animator, filmmaker, and singer working primarily in animation and comedy, as well as live action and other genres. Number seven, it's not as interactive as Cosmo or as I expected it to be.
Hey Vector, your mama.
Sometimes I like to swear or make jokes, or like I was actually expecting more responses, and it seems to just not really be responsive at all. So I just thought, well, hang on. I mean, wouldn't it be better off if you actually have more response, which I'm sure you guys are working on at the moment. But as an adult, if you somehow approve like over 18 kind of way of responding, saying silly stuff, I think that will be a really selling point for grown up kids like me. So those are the main points I think so far I want to highlight. And I hope Anki team could somehow put this into a consideration of enhancing it. And I'm sure a lot of people will agree on that side. But overall, I think this Anki Vector is designed to be placed on top of the dining table or your office desk, but it's certainly not at the moment uh, functioning well as a smart home robot that is placed tucked into any corner of your living room on the floor. As quite rightly I pointed out that the hearing range um, and then travel distance seems to be stuck within 2 or 3 meters of a range. So I hope that was a reasonable overall 7 points that I pointed out. And if you beg to differ on my points, please do let me know. I know it kind of hurts, but it needs to be highlighted, enabled to get a better cloud-based improvement for this robot. So thank you very much for watching this video. Any queries, any thoughts, comments, please do leave it below, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and I'll try to come back to you as much as I can. Thank you. Bye-bye.